Today, we're going to be talking about my favorites that I consumed for the year of 2025. Now, even though I didn't do a lot of writing, a lot of reading in the year of 2025, it has been a rough year in other terms with my personal life, my father passing away, and also moving 8 times. The number one film that I watched this year has been Dracula, A Love Tale. This is a retelling of the classic Dracula novel by Bram Stoker, but more through the POV of Dracula's love for Elizabeth. Such a great take on the Dracula story. I feel like it made me fall in love with the story once again all over. And I thought the adaptation by Bela Lugosi in 1931, I thought that was the best adaptation of Dracula, but this one topped it. This is God tier. I absolutely love this film so much. I watched it like 4 times over the Christmas holiday and leading up to Christmas, so like November. I did live in London for quite some time, but now I have migrated to the Carpathian Mountains where I could continue to live my whimsy magical life. And if anybody thinks that moving somewhere just because it's beautiful and aesthetic and it's going to make your life better as a writer, then you need some help. I lived in East London and oh my god, it was such a horrifying experience. I actually lived all over London, really. I lived in the east, west, central. Anyways, now we're getting carried away. Next film that I absolutely loved during Christmas was Little Women, the 1994 adaptation. This one was so beautiful. The cinematography, the characters. This girl, she can do melancholy like I've never seen any other actor. Like, she also played in Beetlejuice and she played in Edward Scissorhands. This is a great film to watch if you want to cozy up, and it's also been snowing recently. It's funny because it snows after Christmas. Next film that I watched is Singles All the Way. This one is a Christmas comedy, and I did like it. I watched it with my favorite booktuber, Gavin. Romances, I don't know. I just don't dig romances at all. Like, I just didn't dig this film at all. It was okay, but. And then I also watched Jingle Bell Heist. This one was okay. It was a romance as well. Didn't like it. The next film that I watched came out on Netflix, Frankenstein. This was a big banger in terms of reviving the gothic genre once again. I am so happy people are getting back into gothic because I've been into it since like 2022, since Ghost came out with that song Mariana Cross, and I feel like it's a revival, bring back yearning. It's time to bring back the melancholy and morbid longing for love. It's just divine. I didn't love this film as much. This one was probably like a 3 star for me. I feel like this film was way too long. It dragged so much that I skipped like through the film because I just. Next film that I watched is Over the Garden Wall. This one is so cozy. I absolutely love it. This is a great series for manga fans, for anybody who likes cozy fantasy. Similar to Howl's Moving Castle, this is so good. I watched this during October, so it was just perfect. Next, we're going to get into the books that I read for 2025. First, I read Hungerstone. This one is a retelling of Carmilla, and I have to say this one didn't really meet my expectations because a lot of it is through the POV of the girl that she falls in love with instead of Carmilla. Like, I kind of wish it was all about Carmilla because I love her so much. I didn't really care about the marriage bits, like her bad husband, like. Next is Dracula Park. This book is very atmospheric, great for fans who want to read about Romania in a fiction sense, who love the Dracula story with the Vlad the Impaler. Yeah, I liked it. It was a great read for October. Next, I read Julie Chan is Dead. Now, I never read a thriller, and so this is actually, I think, the first thriller book I've ever read. Have I ever read another thriller before? I don't think I have. So this one was a first, and it was funny because it's about twins, and I'm a identical twin myself. I love this book because it was very gripping. Like it caught me on to the story right away. It wasn't a slow burn to action, so it got to the point very swiftly, which I love. I feel like the ending kind of dragged on for me. It wasn't the best, so this is going to be like a 3.2 for me. Next is La Basse. I read this one. This is translated from French literature. This one is great for fans who love Dante the comedy. You kind of reminded me of Jack the Ripper, but this is a biography, a fictional biography of his life. The next book that I read is The Unworthy. This one was insane. This one, I think it was a 4 star for me. But I love the unhinged writing. Like the way this woman writes is insane. This one goes more on the topic of religious trauma and Catholic guilt and all of those things. If you love The Last Dinner Party Girls, you would absolutely love this book. Next book that I read was The Hounding. This one I listened to on Audible, and this is supposed to be kind of like a retelling of The Crucible, which I saw that play at the Shakespeare Globe in London. Highly recommend. That was 10 out of 10. A lot of it, so I thought the girls were gonna like have a say in the book, but they actually didn't talk at all. It was just more leads like the people observing these girls and what they were doing and how they were hearing them like make noises. I don't know. It's kind of the same story, like I said, The Crucible, but like I felt like it could have done so much better. It had so much potential to be a smashing hit. Next book that I read, this one is called The Starving Saints. This is great for Renaissance, medieval vibes. And then I also read some new books for January, but I don't want to add them to this list just yet because I'm talking about 2025. Next, we're going to go into music, the type of music that I was consuming. I listened to a lot of The Last Dinner Party, Florence. I listened to country music because I went to a rodeo in September for the first time in forever, and they played Zach Top. He's a fantastic. He has like the sound of like 80s country. Elliot James, really love his music. He gives a lot of Elvis Presley sound in his songs. Queen Herbie, if you want baddie vibe, kind of like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Life of a Showgirl, of course, I listened to that album by Taylor Swift. And I absolutely loved the song Ophelia because I feel like it's making art, classic art, popular again. Next one that I listened to on repeat was Caribbean Blue. This one, I heard it first from the Love Tale film, and then on Instagram Reels, everybody was posting this sound. So I fell in love with this one, especially if it's reverbed and slow. Next, we'll get into podcasts. I listen to a lot of different ones. I listen to Florence Given. She's a great motivational speaker. Terry Savelle, motivational speaker. And for news, I listen to Megyn Kelly. So that pretty sums up all of the books, films, and podcasts, music and whatnot that I listened to in 2025. It has been a great year, but I'm expecting 2026 to be all the more better. I have my own book club. It is called The Page Turner's Crypt. We have started on book number 2 for this book club. It's called The Hacienda by Isabel Canas. This one we started for January. In January, we started Hungerstone. They said this book is giving the Mexican Gothic meets Rebecca, and oh my god, that's immaculate. I also love the cover, it's so beautiful. But if you want to join the book club, you're happy to join on Fable. I also have an Instagram account that is currently named sanguine_book. I'm also doing weekly reading sprints on Patreon, so you can join me there. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I love you all so much. À bientôt. Au revoir.